Good good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Let's just wait for more participants and the teacher because we're just six people today. So let's wait for all of them to join.
Hello.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good evening, guys. How are you all?
We are fine, ma'am. Sorry, have a good evening. Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a Ziploc bag, but it is small.
We'll wait for the teacher. She will guide you better. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, transparent plastic bag.
Let's wait for ma'am to join the session, and then you can ask your doubts.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
No problem.
And ma'am, on 24th December and 25th December, there has been holiday student those who are not taking in Christmas.
I think we do have a class that will happen. I'll check and confirm by tomorrow. I think we will have a class tomorrow. Yes, we have a class tomorrow.
No, ma'am, I am saying of 24th December and 25th December and 26th December.
I think the classes aren't confirmed. I can check and confirm in tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hi Faiza, if you could please make me the co-host for today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi,
How are you, ma'am?
how are you Aradhya? I'm good.
Ma'am, I am also good.
Yes. So today we are learning about the water cycle. I'm going to share my screen and show you the material list required for today. For today we will need a Ziploc bag.
स्केच पेन
If you don't,
जो लेके आ सकती है तो लेके आ वाटर हाँ सनलाइट कहाँ से लेके आएंगे
just mute yourself, please. So, if you don't have a Ziploc bag or a clear plastic bag, you can also use a plastic bag, any other plastic bag that you have at home. This is for a small experiment that we are doing. And if you don't have any plastic bag, you can also use paper for now. Any drawing sheet will do for today. Okay, so apart from the Ziploc bag, we need sketch pens. Any sketch pens will do. And you need water. So the experiment requires water and sunlight. So today you can prepare the experiment and tomorrow you can actually put it to proper use. Okay, but for today we are just going to do the drawing bit and understand about the water cycle. Okay, we'll wait for everybody to join and then we'll start. You guys can hear me? Everybody can hear me okay? And see me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay,
And
great.
ma'am, can I use only one sketch? I have been having a dark blue sketch, or can I use that only, or we need a bundle
Yes,
of
you can
it?
just use one marker or sketch pen for now. That's fine too. That's okay.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Akshara.
रख लो
Have your haircut.
गुड इवनिंग मैम
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Lakshmi Devraj. Good evening. Hi.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Hi. Good
Good
evening.
evening, ma'am.
So,
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
yes,
Good evening, ma'am.
everybody. We are going to start the class in another 2 minutes. Okay. So keep yourself muted, and we have a question.
Good
and
evening, ma'am.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Good
Ma'am. Ma'am, I don't have Ziploc bag.
If you don't have a Ziploc bag like this one, you can always use a white sheet for today. So then you can draw the thing that you're doing, and
Ma'am,
then when
I
you
have a Ziploc bag, but I have a Ziploc bag, but it is too small.
yes, it is.
Ma'am, let me show you my Ziploc bag. It is
Put
like
on your video and show it.
medium.
That's fine.
Medium.
Ma'am, is this Ziploc bag fine?
Yes, that's fine. That's okay. Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, ma'am.
Use a normal plastic bag also. You know, you sometimes we get groceries and we have plastic bags like these, or also any kind of polythene bag you can use, but you have to flatten it out because we are going to draw on it. And if you don't have any plastic bag, that's completely
Ma'am,
fine.
transparent bag or plastic bag?
Aradhya, that's fine. That's okay. That looks fine.
Okay, thank you,
We
ma'am.
want to do in the experiment.
My name is Arina and I'm going to teach you water cycle today, and we are going to do a small experiment today. Okay, it's a fun experiment.
Ma'am, Ziploc bag, okay?
Krisha, you actually need a transparent. Yeah, hold on. You actually need a transparent Ziploc bag like this. It's okay. You can use this for now. Yes. Yes. Yashas Gowda. Yes. Tell me.
Lock in. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
Yashas, you have any
And you have been told that we need one paper, but for what?
So we are going to do a small experiment today, and for that we need a Ziploc bag.
Ma'am, which drawing sheet?
Any kind of plastic bag will do. And if you do not have a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag like this, you can use a plain white sheet for drawing. Okay. And later, when you have a plastic bag, if you can arrange it, then you can do the experiment at a later time. That's fine.
Ma'am, do we need both Ziploc bag and plastic bag?
No, you just need the plastic bag.
Ma'am, we need a plastic bag for drawing cloud on it.
A marker pen or a sketch pen. Yes, Yashas.
Ma'am, shall I use
Ma'am, do we
plastic
need a
bag
black
marker or a sketch pen?
Sketch pen.
Okay.
Ma'am, instead of Ziploc bag, shall I use the paper?
Yes, you can.
Ma'am, if we
So this is the material list you can see on your screen. Please keep yourself muted. If you have any question, you can ask in the chat also.
Ma'am, do we also need a glass of water?
Not right now. I will tell you the experiment. You have to do it when there is sunlight. So today is the preparation for the experiment, and tomorrow you have to put the experiment to actual use. Okay, so to actual, the purpose is to see what the water cycle is.
ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್
And this time there is no sunlight anywhere. If you are in
Ma'am, can I use a grocery bag?
ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ರೇನ್ಬೋ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ
Ma'am, can I use plastic bag?
you know what I'm going to do is,
The experiment.
Guys,
okay, hold on. So since you have so many questions, let me just repeat the instructions. And then if you have any questions, still you can ask me in the chat, because if everybody talks together, we will not be able to understand. So this is the material list. I'm sharing it on my screen. See, you need a Ziploc bag or a plastic bag, any polythene bag that you can smoothen out and draw on. So this is an experiment to learn the water cycle. Now you need sketch pens. If you don't have colors, it's fine. You can use a black marker only, or you can use just one black sketch pen. That's completely fine. Now the experiment requires you to put water inside this bag and put it out in the sunlight. Right now there is no sunlight, so today we are going to prepare the bag, and in the morning you can keep it out in the sun and see what happens. I will tell you all the instructions. Don't worry. Again, I'm going to repeat. So if you do not have a Ziploc bag, you can use a drawing sheet. Any white drawing sheet will do. Sorry. So if you have a Ziploc bag or a plastic bag, you can use it to draw on it. If you do not have a plastic bag, you can draw on paper today. Okay? You don't need water right now. You will put this whole experiment, this bag out in the sun tomorrow to check the water cycle. So you need sketch pens. If you do not have sketch pens in all colors, we just need a few colors, but that's okay. You can use a marker, you can use a black sketch pen also, that's fine. Anything else you want to ask, you can write in the chat and you can ask me. Okay, so I can see all of you giving me a thumbs up. I think yes, Yasha's. Everybody has got the instructions correctly, properly. Prisha, good. Yeah, you can put a thumbs up in your chat or you can show me your thumbs up. And still, if you have any doubts, you can still ask me in the chat box. That's fine. Okay, we'll start in another 2 minutes. Let's wait for our friends to join in. Hello, everybody. My name is Lavina, and today we are going to learn about the water cycle. Aradhya, you want to ask something? You can unmute yourself and ask. Okay, here.
Ma'am, I want to say that, ma'am, that the experiment that you are doing is, I know how the clouds are being formed. The heat of the sun makes the gas.
So we are learning about the water cycle and yes, about how clouds are formed, correct. And maybe in the further classes, we will do the types of clouds, different types of clouds that exist, right? But today, yes, we are learning about how clouds are formed, what is condensation, what is precipitation. Yes, my name is Lavina, correct. Rishwi, yes. Okay, so I think we can start now. Faiza, if you feel we can start, just give me a thumbs up. And we're going to learn a little bit more about the water cycle today. I'm sure you all have a general clue of what the water cycle is, okay? But we're going to learn a little bit more today, okay? So let's start. I'm going to share my screen, and if you can see my screen, just give me a thumbs up, okay? Is my screen visible to everybody? Yes? Okay, thank you, Akshita. So these are the materials. We're doing a very simple experiment today because we want to learn about the water cycle. Now, what is the water cycle? Now, this is an interactive session, so I want you all to reply in chat also. I'm going to keep asking a lot of questions. So first of all, what do we use water for? Okay, this is a very simple question. What do we need water for? What do we need water for? For drinking, but what else? We need water for what else? For bathing, for brushing. Vritti, very good. Yes, I can see you guys doing the actions also. You can do that. Yes, for washing clothes, Vanshika. Lovely. Very good. What else? So we need water for our survival as well. We need water for so many things, right? So where do we get all of this water from? Where does this water come from? Any idea? Very good, Prisha. Yes, we need it for painting as well. Very important. Yes, we get water from clouds through rain. But how does it work? Let's see. Okay. So where do we get water from? When it rains, we get water. The water accumulates in rivers, lakes, oceans, right? And also in wells and waterfalls, right? Now, did you know? Yes, so all the uses of water are over here. So many of them for washing vegetables, for giving water to our plants, right? For washing utensils, for drinking mainly. All animals and plants as well as humans require water for survival, right? Now this is our planet Earth. So what do you think this blue part is? All of this. All of this is Water. I can see you all replying. Good. So, did you know that? Yes, I'm going to come to your chat. So, 1/3 of the earth is made up of water, okay? And water is the most common substance on earth. So, how does water come to us? Let's learn through a story. Now, there was this little droplet. Its name was Drippy. He used to love swimming and bathing in a lake. Okay, he used to keep bathing and swimming in this lake. Now, what happened was he was bathing and one day just swimming along, but suddenly Drippy happened to spot its friend, Mr. Sun. And Drippy said, I want to go meet Mr. Sun. So now, because of the warmth of the sun, Drippy was getting warmer and warmer. And because of the warmth, Drippy started evaporating. What is evaporating? This little drop of water, or lots of drops of water from water bodies, they warm up and they evaporate into the air. Means they turn to water vapor. Okay. Now, when they turn to water vapor, they mix with gases, they mix with a lot of dust, and they keep rising up until they reach the sky. Now, Drippy happened to go up and sit inside a cloud because when water vapor cools down, it turns back into water. So, Mr. Drippy became a drop of water again, right? And it was enjoying the view from the top. But then this cloud became too heavy because all of Drippy's friends came and sat inside the cloud with him, and there was no more space to sit in the cloud. And that is why Drippy started coming down again from the cloud. Now that is called precipitation. Okay, so what was evaporation? When Drippy started going up to the sun, when drops of water start getting heated up and go up to the sky, and that is called evaporation. Then they cool down and form clouds. This is called condensation. Okay, condensation. I want you all to repeat the words with me. Okay, I mean, I know few of you know this, but it's always great for revision, and those who don't know can repeat the words with me to remember them. So, evaporation, what was this one? Condensation. Very good, Prisha. I can see you saying that. And then when it starts raining, this is called precipitation. Okay? So when clouds become too heavy and rain or snow or hail falls, what is it called? That is called precipitation. Okay? So Drippy was actually coming down as rain. But 2 years ago, it was in Canada on Christmas, and it was actually a small snowflake. Okay? So this is a story of Drippy. This is a story of a drop of water. So let's revise. What happens is water gets heated up in the water bodies, or when we go and dry our clothes, when we boil water. There are so many acts that we do in our daily life that leads to evaporation, right? So water starts evaporating, turns to water vapor. The water vapor again cools down when it reaches high up. When it's rising up, what happens to it? It is mixing with gases, it is mixing with dust particles, and it rises up and forms a cloud. When it cools down, that is called condensation. And when the clouds become heavy, there's no more space in them to accommodate more drippies inside them. There is precipitation. Precipitation can be rainfall, it could be snowfall, or it could be a hailstorm as well. Now, when it rains, what happens? The water goes down from the mountains, it accumulates on land. Where does all this water go? Sometimes we collect fresh water for our consumption. Other times, it will also flow down the mountain and also get sucked into the land, because also land takes in water, and that leads to groundwater, the formation of underground water. That's why we make wells to take out water from inside. Okay, so is that clear to everybody? Any questions? Any questions? No? Okay, lovely. So now we're going to, yes, and then it rains. So now we are going to do a small activity to revise this, and then we'll do a little more of talking. So like I said, you need a Ziploc bag for this activity. You can use any plastic bag. You can use any kind of Ziploc bag. If you don't have a Ziploc bag for now, use a white sheet and we'll start drawing on this. Okay, so first you need a black marker to outline. Okay, I'm just going to spotlight. I'm in spotlight. Okay. So, I'm just going to adjust my camera. Okay. Okay, so that's your white sheet. You can keep any color sheet below your Ziploc bag so that you know what you are drawing. Okay, so that's your Ziploc bag. And what we are drawing is basically nothing but the water cycle. This is what we are drawing. Can you see that? So very simply, we are going to start by drawing the ocean or the water body. I'm facing it towards you so you can copy it. First, we are just going to draw water at the bottom of our Ziploc bag. So this is how your Ziploc bag opens up. And this is the bottom, the closed side. So we're going to draw over here. Okay? And you draw a little mountain. Okay, so you draw a little bit of water body over here and draw a mountain next to it. So you can also draw some waves inside like this. Okay, I hope you are catching up. Any doubt you can ask in the chat, of course. Now, what happens to water when it's in the water bodies or when you put clothes out for drying? What happens? The water starts evaporating. So you can draw some arrows over here like this and show how the water is evaporating. Okay, you can write over here also evaporation. Okay, I'll share the picture with you and then you can write the spellings. It will be easier. Now what happens when the water starts rising up? It turns to water vapor. And what happens then? Clouds are formed. So very simply, you can draw the sun on the top to show that the water is getting heated up. And because it's getting heated up, it goes up and forms clouds. So what is happening here? Water vapor is climbing up and it is turning to clouds. When it turns to clouds, that bit, this is called condensation. This is called evaporation. I will show you the spellings in some time. And this is called condensation. When the water vapor cools down and goes back to its original water form. Okay. So here the water body, water droplet is hot or warm, and here it becomes cool again in the clouds. Done this much, everybody? Okay. Now after this, we simply have to make rain. So what's happening is that this is called precipitation. What is precipitation? Precipitation is when the water comes down in the form of rain or snow or hail. Okay, so this is what it is. I'm going to share my screen so it's a little more clear for you. And then you can start coloring it also. If you have your sketch pens, you can color it with the sketch pens. If you don't have sketch pens, that's fine too. You can still, use this. Don't worry about it. Okay, so this is what we are doing. Now, why are we doing this in a Ziploc bag? That is the question everybody has. Why we are doing this in a Ziploc bag is so that you can fill up water inside this, and then you can keep it out in the sun in the morning, right? So once you keep it out in the sun, what will happen to it? This water that you have filled up will start evaporating, and keep it a little bit open on the side, okay? So keep it out in the sun. You can copy the spellings from the slide over here on the screen. And what will happen is that you will see some water droplets on the top part of your Ziploc bag. Okay, that is condensation, means the water has started evaporating, but it cools down over here and you will see droplets of water. Yes? Anybody has any questions? You can say, you can write in the chat. Can you please repeat? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to repeat. You can see the screen and you can copy the drawing. Okay, if you were not able to see clearly for some reason. So I'm going to repeat. So first you drew water and we drew a mountain on the side. You can draw trees also if you like. Then we drew these arrows to show evaporation of water. Okay, and then evaporated droplets of water, they are called water vapor. Water vapor. Water vapor turn into clouds because water droplets cool down. After going up, they meet the air, the breeze, which is cool, right? As the higher you go, you will experience cold air, right? You must have gone to hill stations or colder places where it's snowing. Why is it cold over there? Because as you go above the sea level, the breeze, the air becomes, atmospheric pressure is less and the air becomes cooler and cooler. So once the water becomes cooled down, it turns to water droplet again and sits inside the clouds. That is called condensation. And when the water droplets become very heavy, the cloud becomes very heavy, it turns gray, right? And then there is either precipitation, means either rainfall or snowfall or hailstorms. Yes, you can ask the questions in the chat. Any more questions? You can copy it from the screen. You can write the spelling: evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Okay, I'm going to write the spellings in the chat for you so you can copy them. It will be clearer. Okay, so evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. You finished already, Prisha? Very good. You're very fast. So after you're done outlining, you can color your oceans blue. You can color the sun orange. You can color the raindrops blue also if you wish. And on top of the mountain, you can draw a line of blue sketch pen with a blue sketch pen to show that when it rains, the water comes down the mountain, either in the form of waterfalls or it freezes in the form of snow, okay, or it gets into the ground, it gets seeped into the ground, which gives us groundwater. Okay, so this is called fresh water, and we need fresh water for survival. Why? Because we can't live with salt water, no? Because salty water, what happens? The human body, you cannot see the spellings in chat. Sorry, I'm going to send it again. I'm sorry, I sent it to one person. So this is evaporation. I'm sending the spellings in chat. Sorry, I think condensation and precipitation. Okay, those are the spellings. Yes, Kriti, lovely. I can see that. Very good. Good job. And Jagrati is already coloring her ocean. Very nice. Nonit, you finished? Okay, lovely. You've done it on paper. Very nice. So whenever you have a plastic bag, if you can try to arrange it or something, It's not good to buy plastic, but if you want to borrow, you can ask your neighbors or friends if they have a plastic bag. Just to do the small experiment, you can use it. Trisha Kalani, good job. Okay, so once you finish, just give me a thumbs up and I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we'll discuss a little bit more about the water cycle then. Okay. Everybody got the concept. It's very easy to understand, and you can do a little more research on this and try to understand it more in depth. It's always good to have extra knowledge. So keep doing a lot of research, keep learning every day, learning something new every day. Yes, Riti, very nice. You finished? Let me see. Wow, excellent. So you can keep it out in your balcony, on your sliding, on wherever you get good sunlight, and keep it a little bit, very good, Riti. So you can keep it a little bit open so that there is space for the water to evaporate. And then after some time, go and see it after an hour or two in good sunlight. After that, go and see. You will see little droplets of water on the top of your bag, and that is what is that? Condensation. It's called condensation. So water vapor has gone up, but it cools down, and then you will see. So whenever you boil water or if you boil tea, what happens? The water evaporates, right? Yes, but if you keep a lid on it and go away, try doing that at home but under adult supervision. What will happen is you will see some droplets of water on the outer part of the utensil. Why is that? That is called condensation, because the water has cooled down, right? Good job, everybody. Jagruti is at it, very nice. And Rabia, very good. So we'll take a little 5-minute delay, and then I'm going to go ahead with this session. Okay, yes. Okay, Zoya, good job. Okay, so I'm going to stop share just for a minute, and whoever is done can quickly, when on the count of 3, you need to hold it up and show it to me. Okay, let me have a good look at it, and I might spotlight one of you. Okay, if I like your picture. And those who are still doing it, don't worry, continue doing it. Yes, I can see some of you have done it. So let me see who else has done it. Okay, good job, Manasvi. I like that you know how to present, because you have to have a white sheet under it. Otherwise, I can't see. Great, good job. You want to know what to do with it. Okay, I'm going to explain again what to do with it. Good job, Manasvi. So what you need to do with it is you need to put it in the sunlight, okay, under the sunlight, after putting some water inside this bag, okay. So you need to put some water inside this bag, keep it a little bit open, and then keep it under the sun, okay. And what you will see after an hour or two in bright sunlight, in very strong sunlight, is that on the top of the bag there will be small droplets of water. Yes, lovely. Okay. I just, ma'am, love the fact that you have recycled some paper that you had lying around. So that is the way to go. That's how we have to save our environment. Great job. Great job. Vivan Beg. Good job. So later on, you can also transfer it onto a plastic bag if you can beg, borrow, steal, whatever. And then you can try this experiment as well. Okay. Who else wants to show it to me? I think Jagruti has done an excellent job. So let me spotlight this for everybody, and if you can bring it a little closer, I think it will be more clear. Okay, good. Good job. Taking a small picture quickly. But it's not so clear, so please upload it on the social media, and also tag Podium Class so that we can all see your beautiful art and experiment in a clear way, because here it's not so clear, right? Good job, Jagruti. I saw yours. Very nice. Anybody else wants to show me what they have done? Yes, Yashas. Okay, let me just spotlight you quickly. And that's a simple drawing of the water cycle. That's good. But where's the rain? You need the rain also. So you need to show the rain as well. And I would love for you to write the spellings, because it's always good to learn the spellings of whatever topic you are doing. Nonid is done. Okay. Okay, let me find you. Okay. Nonid, I'm going to spotlight you. Okay. Wow, that's a lovely, lovely way of doing it. And I hope you can make some clouds and the sun as well, so that it looks more complete. Yeah. Why does evaporation happen? It happens because of the sunlight. It happens because the water droplets get warm. So that's a good job. We'll try to complete it. Okay. So let me share my screen one more time. If there's anybody left to finish the activity, or you can quickly finish it in 2 minutes, and then we'll go ahead. Okay. Okay, everybody has done a very good job. So again, one more time, I'm going to tell you, keep your bag out in the sun tomorrow morning. Fill some water in it, about this much water, see, 1/4 of the bag, of your bag, and keep it open in the sun, a little bit open, and you will see water droplets forming on top after an hour or two, not immediately. Okay, it takes time, it's a slow process. Yeah? Yes. On paper, you don't need to do it on paper if you have done it on a Ziploc bag or a plastic bag. Yes, Zoya, you don't need to do it on paper. If you have already done it on a plastic bag, you don't need to do this on paper, okay? Okay. Can we go ahead? Any questions, anything? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do an interactive revision of this topic, and I'm just going to show you something where you will see exactly the steps how it happens. So before that, I just want to tell you, so this is our planet Earth, right? You know, this is our planet Earth, and the blue part is all water and the rest is land. Now what happens is the part that is bulging, okay, the central part, we all know this is called the equator. The line at the center is an imaginary line. This is called an equator. 23.5 degrees on the top and to the bottom, there are two lines, imaginary lines. They are called the tropics. Okay, this is the Tropic of Cancer and this is the Tropic of Capricorn at the bottom. You don't need to remember this right now. I'm just telling you this so that you know something about this place. So between these two imaginary lines lie the tropics. What are the tropics? Basically, it is the center part over here. Now this part is bulging the most in our planet Earth, right? It is looking at the sun head on. So it's the bulging part. That is why this part of our Earth gets the most sunlight and it is warm. And because it is warm, all the ocean over here, all the ocean water over here, what happens to it in this part? It's very, very warm. Because it is warm, because it is getting so much sunlight, what happens? There is a lot of precipitation. Because of this precipitation means rainfall. You know what exists over here? The rainforests exist in this belt. They are called the tropical rainforests. Okay, so there are two kind of rainforests we'll discuss in a further class. One is the tropical rainforest and one is the temperate rainforest. But because this area, this belt receives a lot of rainfall, why? Because it is warm, right? Because it is bulging, it faces the sun, it is more exposed to the sun. So we'll see some videos about evaporation and condensation quickly. And then if you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, so the volume might be low, so I'm going to talk to you also.
Evaporation. Evaporation is a change of state. It happens when a liquid turns into a gas. If the surface of a liquid becomes warmer, the molecules at the surface of the liquid move more quickly, and some escape into the air as water vapor.
So the molecules of this liquid are evaporating because it is warm. They are getting warmer.
The wind is stronger. There is a bigger surface area.
Okay, so if the wind is
Evaporation
strong,
is part of the process known as
if the wind is strong, there is evaporation. If the surface is big, like lakes, ponds, oceans, evaporation happens. Okay, so all of these reasons tend to lead to evaporation. If the weather is warm, it will lead to also evaporation. Okay, so now we'll see condensation. Okay. Okay, sorry, just give me a minute. I'm gonna go to that video. So in the meantime, you can also start writing any questions. If you have, you can start writing in the chat box as well. Yeah.
Condensation. Condensation is a change of state. It happens when a gas turns into a liquid. The gas molecules, known as water vapor, move around in the air. When they become cooler, they move more slowly. Once they're cold enough, they will turn back into liquid water. One of the ways condensation can happen is when water vapor comes into contact with a cold surface. When water vapor condenses as tiny droplets in the air, it forms clouds. As these droplets condense further, liquid water falls as rain. This is known as precipitation and forms part of the water cycle. Can you think of everyday examples of condensation?
Okay, so that's condensation when water vapor cools down. The water vapor cools down and turns back to liquid, water droplets. So any questions regarding this session? Riti wants to show her work. Okay. So at the count of three, you all can show your work. I'm going to count up to 3 and get ready, and you all can show me your work. You can hold up whatever you have done, and at whatever level it is, that's okay. Let's have a look at it. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Can I see everybody's work? Lovely. Very nice. Wow, Rabia, that's excellent. Can I see that? You're spotlighted. So hold it. Yes, hold it up. Let me see it. That's excellent. Very nice. Okay, let me see everybody's now. Yashas, good job, everybody. Okay, Manasvi, Vritti, I wanted to see you. Yes. Can I see it? Okay, good job. Oh, you stuck little paper bits on it? How nice. Yes, Nonid, I'm coming to you. I'm going to see everybody's work. Very good job. Okay. And who else? Nonid. Okay. Vivan showed me, yes. Nonid, good job. You finished it now. Vivan, good job. Everybody's done an excellent job. Okay. Jagruti, that's so nice. Let me see. Wow. Very nice. Good job. So put it out in the sun tomorrow and show us what happens to it also. Okay, take a picture. Okay, Anik, Rehan. Let me see. Nice. Wow, that's so cute. I love it. Anik, very good job. Okay, so I think everybody got the activity. I think only one of you wants to see the screen again. But our time is up, so I'll see you next time. And I hope you finish this activity, keep it out in the sun, and I hope to see the experiment, the picture of the experiment after you have done it also. Okay? So can we say a quick goodbye? Everybody give me a high five. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, we can end the meeting now.
Thank you all for joining today's session, and I really hope you guys loved it. Well, I was kind of enjoying while watching it. It reminded me of my 6th grade science subject, so it was kind of nice. It took me back to my memories. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please make sure to submit your submissions today on our Facebook group or on our Facebook page or WhatsApp or anything as you like. We will definitely tag in Lavina ma'am, and she can also see your work, and she'll definitely send in some nice smiles. Okay, guys, thank you again. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye.
Bye, everyone.